So we're going to start with mashing the bananas. That's how my family does it. I know they look kind of gross, but it's so worth it. Alright. Once they're pretty thoroughly mashed, we're going to add a cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour. You have half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking powder, which we're all going to add. Then we're going to add a half a cup of shortening, which we're going to thoroughly scoop out of here. We will be adding 2 eggs. Careful not to get any eggshells in them. And 3 tablespoons of milk, which is equal to 9 teaspoons of milk. Alright, then we're going to mix them together. It's always going to be fun using shortening. Okay. There we go. We only ever use 3 bananas in this recipe, unless you double or triple it. But I find if you double or triple it, just make the same thing, but in different bowls, or at different times. That makes dividing it up easier. Sometimes you'll need a little bit more milk, and this is one of those times. Just a little bit at a time. Should be not quite liquidy, but not like bread dough. And in this one, we're going to add chocolate chips. So I just add 2/3 of the cup. That's good enough.
You should tell them why you're adding chocolate chips.
Thoroughly mix all that in. Clean out the whisk. Make sure we get everything. And while we're doing this, usually you preheat the oven to 350. But I've already done that. And just finish mixing in whatever didn't get mixed. Clean it out one more time. And then by then, you can use a electric mixer, but my family likes to hand mix our stuff. Alright, and once that is ready, we'll put it in our baking pan. Just use a regular loaf pan, and always, usually you're supposed to use parchment paper, but I find pan works just as easy. Alright. And once your loaf pan is ready, then you're just going to scoop it all into the pan. Get everything in here. You can use your whisk to help get the rest of it off the spatula. We're going to drop it on the table a few times just to get the lovely air bubbles out. Alright, and usually if you want to add nuts or something else, you can either top it with or mix it in. And then we're just going to slide it into the oven for about an hour. Now that we've taken them out of the oven, we're going to cut around the sides. And dump it out. It should just slide right out for you. Flip it over. And then it should be ready to eat. Hope you enjoy.